Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Yeah, I'm still here. And I'm still getting busy. I'm getting all my deals built for this side. These are actually, I kind of like this setup. You glue these inside the wing and then use them aluminum brackets to mount your servos to. See, that'll being a lot better than mounting them to doors. You know, where that sits right there. That wing's awful thin. That one's got a little blister that goes over it. And I got this one built. Boy, that's what took me the longest on that other wing. That spoiler servo. Oh, that thing was a bear. But now that I got it figured out, this one will be easier. But one thing I got to do. You guys know I'm on my trying to really scrounge for channels, man, even with the 12 channel radio. So one thing, I do not want to use 2 channels on my flaps. Okay, that's the reason for this smart fly deal. Okay, now check this out. Even though, see, I've only got 2 ports with 4 ports, okay? I think I told you this earlier. But all we have to do, we can put them ports anywhere we want. Say if that's one of them 4 channel ports, we can just plug that one into 5. They don't have to be in any certain order. You know what I mean? So I can use them 4 channel ports anywhere I want. There's only 2. That's the flaps is the only one I'm really going to need 4 ports on. I think I'm going to mix my nose gear steering with my rudders too, and not have a separate channel for that. But anyway, I have to make sure all these flap servos are pointing the same way. In this wing too. Oh shoot, I ain't got no more servos. So I don't have to reverse one wing. And see, plus, it'll be a whole lot simpler to set up, man. If all these are on one channel and moving the same amount, I don't have none of that. So, man, that is not easy. I fought that on my F-14. John has a hard time too. I don't know why. We have a hard time adjusting them flaps. You know, we take the boards off and move them and center stuff out, and then, you know, they're right at the top, but then halfway down they're different, and then they're right at the bottom again. Oh, I fight that. I fight it. But that's what we got for the flaps, 8711s. We just put 8711s on everything, man. Dang near, even my nose steering, I got 8711 on. It's a heavy plane, man. When I turned that rudder, I want this to move. That's what I got on the Thunder Chief, and it steers good. But what I was saying is, these here servos, they all got to match up. You know what I mean? The same direction. And I got to be careful when I'm building boxes, because I can build them either way, just by taking this board here and gluing it on one side or the other. So you got to kind of be careful when you're building them. You see, the instructions are just super poor on this. Anyone that buys one of these jets and just needs to watch these videos, because he just got about, they got about 20-25 pictures online, but they really are very poor. I can't even see no throws or anything. I'm going to have to rely on no bill for that. Okay, but see, these things here are also built tapered. So you got to be careful when you're putting this box together. See, this is the thin one, so it's going to go out here. This fatter one goes here. And these are also tapered. See, that one's fatter than that one. So, and this one's different. Every part is different. But if you put it together right, it's a perfect fit. Put them together wrong, you're doing some sanding. A little drop of CA there. Good, watching this. You know, staring under the bench and on my shoes. Okay, y'all got to understand. Okay? I got different shoes for different things. I got my shop shoes. That was my favorite pair of tennis shoes. It's going to be a sad day when I throw them shop shoes away. You know, I come out here and sling resin. I don't even got to untie them anymore. I just slip them on and off. But I ain't got to worry about spilling primer on them, paint, nothing like that. Okay, then I got my lawn mowing shoes, alright? Them are the shoes I just use for mowing my yard. And then I got a good pair of tennies and an okay pair of tennies. But that's the deal with the bins, and then they all end up in my bin, under my bins. I don't know. Call me strange. But my shop shoes are getting kind of, man, I got to kind of be careful with them. They're starting to fall apart. See, so I can't use them to mow my yard with. So I had to dig up another old pair of tennies I had to mow the yard with. Okay, now this one here, see, too fat, goes just like so. Just like so. You guys ever watch that Lock-Up show? I like that Locked Up Abroad. Man, people do some dumb stuff, man. They're gonna go to another country and fill their suitcase full of cocaine. People are crazy, man. They're spending the next 45 years in a Colombian prison. No, thank you, man. I like watching them Lock-Up shows. Now I take that, see, it's got a rounded side and a flat side, okay? Got to be careful there too. The rounded side goes in, and the flat side, this glues on, but we got to run that on the sander and get that burnt stuff off. That burnt wood just don't glue very well. So I just come over here to the old sander. I got one of them foot on and off switches. Harbor Freight, baby. Okay, that's the flat side. So far, I'm really impressed with this. Now, I guess they're new models. They came out with they're starting to use honeycomb on all these wings now. Figures right after I get mine. I ain't worried about these things going. This looks a lot good. But they're actually coming out with a honeycomb version and a new spar design, and now just glue that top on that box, just like so. Boom. Just like so. Okay, so let's flip that. No, let's put it like that. So just flip it up, put it on there. But these